Hello again. Today we are going to talk about the last sense, which is hearing. But before, let's watch this video to understand a little bit about ears.
Kids Health presents How the Body Works with Chloe and the Nerve. A skiddly bob, a boom, a lot, chaka boom boom, yeah. Woo!
Tell me where it hurts.
I'm singing, not hurting. A doo diddly day.
I do love the drums.
I am drumming in honor of today's quest to the ear to see how we hear.
So you're playing the drum because we're going to learn how the drum in your ear helps you hear.
That was the plan, but having managed to climb up this tree,
You found that the getting down part is not so easy?
precisely.
No worries, as the ear is coming here to here.
Delightful! Before we enter, did you know that there are 3 parts to the ear?
3 parts. Sing it, Nerb.
The outer ear, the middle ear, and the inner ear. Woo-hoo-hoo!
I'm guessing that this, being on the outside, would be the outer ear.
What a clever Chloe you are! The outer ear, also known as the pinna or article, fancy word!
Okay, so as you see in the video, that we use our ears to hear sound. So, hearing sense, as all senses, has many functions. For example, this sound. Actually, this sound warns us from danger. And some sounds make you feel happy or make us sad, like sad music. So hearing sense, as all senses, has its own importance. Okay, but the question now is, how do we hear sounds? So to understand it, look at this picture. Actually, the vibrations or the sound made by this loudspeaker travel through the air into our ear. Then, after reaching the sound into our brain, it works out to know what the sound is. Again, the vibrations or the sound made by this loudspeaker travels through the air to reach into our ears. Then after reaching the sound into our brain, it works out to know what the sound is. And also, as you know, all animals and humans have 2 ears in different shapes and different sizes. But the idea here that having 2 ears is very important to know the direction of the sound source. So if you have 1 ear, you cannot identify the direction of the sound source. Now, focus in this picture, which mentions the main parts of the ear. So the outer part, this part, which collects sound, actually called ear flap. So here we have the first outer part, we called it ear flap. This ear flap collects the sound. So without ear flap, the sound will not be collected. And the second part is ear canal. This canal let the sound pass to reach into the inner parts, then into the brain. So the canal lets the sound pass to reach into the inner parts, then into the brain. And the last part here, we have the ear loop. So here we have the ear canal, which let the sound pass to reach into the inner part, then into the brain. And also here we have the ear loop. Okay, now as we said before that all animals have 2 ears, but their ears aren't the same size or the same shape. So some animals have small ears and others have large ears like elephants and hares. So let's understand, why do elephants have big ears? Okay. Do you know why do elephants have big ears? Actually, the main idea that having big ears to hear things better. But actually there is another reason. So, big ears keep elephant cool. So elephant can live in hot places because it has big ears keep it cool. So, elephant can live in hot places. Why? Because it has big ears that keep it cool. So having big ears for some animals very important. Such as elephant. Elephant has big ears. Those big ears keep them cool. Okay. What about hares? Why do hares have big ears? So, hares want to protect themselves. So, their big ears help them to trap the sounds, to know if there is dangerous animals around them or no. So, having big ears is very important for some animals. Okay, now open your book, page 113, to answer the question that we have. The question is, complete the sentences using the words in the word bank. So here we have word bank. The words in the word bank, the first one ears, the second one sound, hearing a trumpet, better, cool. Actually, hearing a trumpet, this is hearing a trumpet. They use them in the past because if you have problem in your ear and if you want to hear more sound, you can use hearing trumpet to collect the sound and to let the sound pass into the ear canal direct. So let's start with the sentence that we have. We use our, here we have to mention the organ to hear. So sure, we use our ears to hear things. We found out that using a hearing trumpet helped us hear better. So as I said, that using hearing a trumpet helped us hear better. So here you have to write hearing a trumpet helped us hear better. Okay, let's continue. Elephants have big ears to keep them cool. As we say that elephants have big ears to keep them cool, to live in hot places. Hares have big ears to trap what? Sure, to trap the sound. So also having big ears help animal to trap the sound. So thank you for listening. Answer the questions in your book. Then study well and good luck. Goodbye.